23rd Manchester derby. Knocked out of the Champions League in midweek by defeat in Leipzig, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer makes a couple of changes from that starting lineup. Fred starts for Manchester United, as does Paul Pogba, and it's Marcus Rashford and Mason Greenwood up. No place for Sergio Aguero in the squad, and no fans, of course, allowed inside Old Trafford as yet, but Manchester United might well want them in there because City have won 6 of the last 9 league meetings here. United, though, came out on top back in March in what turned out to be the final game before lockdown for both sides. And this is the first time since September 2013 that a Manchester derby will kick off without either side inside the top 4. A win for either of them would see them finish the day there, though. Both will want to stop that gap to the leaders Tottenham and Liverpool getting any bigger. Roy Keane and Micah Richards are here to...
The good attacking players United have got, because we know they're capable of causing problems, but don't overcomplicate at the back. Get it forward quickly and a quick start. They have to be out of the blocks quick. So
less about team selection and more about an attitude and the approach.
Absolutely.
And will Manchester City be looking at those Manchester United starts and thinking they need to start quickly, Micah? There's an opportunity here.
Yeah, they always start great. City always dominate possession, but they need to exploit that. Man United are giving away early goals, and I think they will do that today, especially because it's a derby. No fans, but they can still start quick.
Lots of talk of...
So away we go on a chilly Manchester evening. And right with Maguire. And the flag has gone up for offside against there. Or is it more than that? Seems to be around the hip.
He's gone down in a bit of pain. It's Fred. It's just De Bruyne come.
This fascinating matchup against Bruno Fernandes in terms of the class and creativity through midfield. Left, but Pogba didn't have eyes in the back of his head, but he certainly saw Bruno Fernandes, and Manchester United get a corner. Light blue shirts. Just needed the completion at the back post for him. He loses out to Rodri, and here's De Bruyne for Sterling. Doesn't have a record against United to give him much confidence.
No doubt, when Kyle Walker goes forward, get across quickly.
They got a bit of help from Pogba, but no damage done in the first quarter now here against Manchester City, who are below them in the table.
No, you think Southampton, West...
Between Sterling and De Bruyne. Raheem Sterling, still Raheem Sterling. And still he draws a black. Which were won by United in the League Cup semi-finals. Worth a swing at that by Bruno to Pogba to Rashford, and then trying to play Bruno Fernandes into that kind of area. He's got a free kick in an area where Bruno Fernandes may well step up.
Well, not a particularly pleasant minute for Rodri.
But it is Bruno Fernandes. The wall helps. They concede the first goal. Of course, they are the comeback kings, and they could concede it here with Gabriel Jesus getting across Wan-Bissaka. Encourages sure to put it in. Put back by... He leaves it in the empty outswinger from Mahrez. And it was a very good ball, which Stones tried to... Obviously a very potent attacking force for them. Maguire comes across and deals with Sterling. Half an hour gone. And it was a good effort from Maguire. Certainly tried to soften it to... And Edison gives it away. Rashford into Pogba. There's a corner.
Yeah, he didn't know Greenwood was behind him.
Here's De Bruyne, beautifully on for Mahrez. First clear-cut chance for City, and De Bruyne has put the rebound over the top. And Manchester United were opened up then, and that's Manchester City. The season that lies ahead. Aiming Rodri for Sterling rather than De Bruyne, who was the finishing abilities. In by Wan-Bissaka. Well, I'm not quite sure whose name that had. Just a little bit more belief that they can get a dumping of Sterling on the ground by Lindelof, who beautifully taken for Greenwood. First shooting chance for him, and he's usually on target. It's Been shots blocked, really, the story of this first half. It's on the...
United so far, they come close.
And they come close again. So help on, head up there. In the second half, we reach half-time at United 0, City 0.
And fingers crossed we can see it.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Here we are to join Gary Neville and Martin Tyler.
Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, room for acceleration, really, for both the Manchester clubs. They both have a game in hand because of their delayed starts to the season in the majority of teams that they're rivaling. Rashford, one touch to control, and down he goes. And Chris Kavanagh has given the penalty. Manchester United, who have won now third in City's favour there. The challenge by Kyle Walker wasn't. Goes Greenwood. Well, Marcus Rashford, I think, was checking out most of a reprieve. Gabriel Jesus has lost his bearing. Rashford's on the run. It could be onside this time. And decided, and he comes out to Fernandinho. A deflection on that, and David De Gea has prevented. Jesus in the middle, but not there. His attacking power. Phil Foden is a local lad from Stockport, would be desperate to take part. Comes out to Fernandinho. Might line one up himself here, and he does, but he was stretching the point of contact initially. Well, that's it's over Stones. It's nowhere near Diaz. Just a clever pass. Back for De Bruyne again, and it was shouts for offside from the Manchester United bench. Well, Jesus couldn't convert it. De Bruyne couldn't convert it. Play from the right back. Sterling at pace, and it's a goal kick.
So
Gabriel Jesus to fire it in. De Bruyne, João Cancelo, Sterling.
Now Sterling. Foden, who takes right through, and it's in from John Stones. Well, talk about a surprise scorer. John Stones, who rarely nets in Manchester City's colours. It's his first in over 3 years, but it's City who land the first blow in the derby.
well, the delivery is really good, and it's as if Manchester United have been distracted to the back post by the movement of Diaz. And it's that near post where Mahrez, then Sterling, they look like they could get free. And in the end, it finds its way through to the back post, and Maguire doesn't react.
Second for Manchester City, and even he is probably prepared to acknowledge now that Manchester City are on their way to a 4th consecutive final in this competition. Manchester United are dumbstruck.
Well, it's a massive celebration.
Towering header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.